It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2022. Pisces, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of there's a lot of waves hitting, nostalgia, things from the past, because your belief system is coming up and being challenged to change. Your belief system, your relationship to faith, your relationship to your reality is coming up to be altered. And you get to have, you get to play a much bigger role in this shift in your reality than you've allowed yourself to play before. The next 12 years can be very, very different, Pisces. Very, very different. If you allow it. If you allow yourself to change, expand, and grow. 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 Neptune is direct in your sign. As I'm filming this, Jupiter is currently direct in your sign. Jupiter goes into Aries on December 20th. And this is the end of an era. You haven't been here before. So be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything for free content. Check out my Instasham at justj_everything. TikTok at justjeverything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. So hydrate, light it if you got it. Take some time with me. me. As we go in and create a safe space for our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Capricorn season 2022. There is like new air coming in. Revitalization is coming in. A breath of fresh air. New opportunities, like newness. It's very Jupiter in Aries. And your ruling planet, Jupiter, the god of, the king of kings, king of gods. The biggest. Philosophy and understanding and travel and expansion and wonder and values and law and courts and higher learning and this expansion of the mind, this expansion of the spirit that wants to come in and explode in the sign of Aries. I am. Who are you now? And what are you ready to do about it? Because Aries requires fucking action. So take a deep breath. Action, progress, courage, bravery will be rewarded. And your inaction will have consequence. So you don't get to just like toe the line on this in Capricorn season. Capricorn season is the sign of I do, I use. So with one of your ruling planets going into the sign of I am, the sun being in I do, I use. Those are action-oriented, words. And there's a lot of awareness required. So I feel like you'll need to really be paying attention, Pisces. So let's get it in for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2022. Being sure-footed. You need to have your feet on the ground. You need to put in time, energy, effort, money into something to, whoa. You're needing to put in time, energy, and effort into establishing a new foundation. Their risk will be required. Activity, action will be required. The Emperor and the Fool coming out. So the first thing to be clarified, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season, is what's going on with your relationship to stability? What's going on with your relationship to the number 4, to structure, to wish fulfillment? What are you looking at? What are you looking forward to? Are you looking in the past? What's going on? Are you spending too much time looking in the past? What's going on with your relationship to discipline, structure, self-motivation? There also could be, it's like, what's going on with like calculated risk? What's going on with your ability to trust, your ability to leap? There's unlimited potential here. Both of these are cards that are associated heavily with Aries and Aquarius. This is Mars. Mars in Capricorn season. Mars will be going direct in Gemini, so your relationship to your effort, your action, your motivation will be changing. You will feel the boost. You will feel the forward progress, the urgency. There may be somebody with Aries or Scorpio placements. That Aries, Scorpio, also, well, Aquarius and also Aries. Maybe someone with Leo placements also. The father coming through, father figures, behavior from the father, sins from the father, habits of the father, all of those things possibly coming up to be evaluated. Your father may be coming to visit you. You may be going to see your father or a father figure or a mentor or someone in authority in your life. What's going on with your relationship to authority? Are you becoming an authority in your life? What's going on with this Aries or this Aquarius? And there is something about like a leap towards them, movement towards them. Some of you may be in a place where you feel really foolish, or you feel really like stuck or inexperienced in some sort of way, feeling very humbled, feeling like you're at a new beginning, feeling uncertain. But I feel like in Capricorn season, there's something here with like shedding the baggage. You need to be going towards this new chapter of stability with very little from the past. There is very little baggage it's like figuring out what is of service, what's necessary, what lessons, what connections you need to hold on to or maintain or keep with you. It's almost like sifting. It's time to sift through some old programming, sift through some old understanding, sifting through old, like purging your house, getting through stuff like, it's time to sift and keep what is of value so that you can go towards this new chapter of stability, this new reliability inside of you, tapping into this reliability, tapping into fathering even, like, and it doesn't have to be like a child necessarily. There's just something here about like protection and reliability and becoming like sure-footed, becoming steadfast, becoming like there's some like a new chapter in your hero's journey. a new chapter in your Fool's journey. I need to get the rest of the cards out. 6 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely stuff with like nostalgia. Like I said, Mercury is retrograding in Capricorn, in close proximity to your ruling planet. I mean, not your, excuse me. In close proximity to, I don't know why I said that. It's not. Anyway, maybe it's because this is Sun in Scorpio and Pluto is in Capricorn. So there may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements playing a big role. Someone coming back from the past, feelings coming back from the past, nostalgia coming up from the past, soulmate energy, soul ties, soul connection. There also could be like a deepening in connection with your children or grandchildren. Please continue to give us the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This 10 of Pentacles at the center of the reading. Damn, Pisces. Okay. Money is getting better. Money is getting stable. And that's why the Emperor's coming out. You're really needing to focus on... I love you, but getting your shit together. And whatever that may mean for you, you know what that means for you. But there is something here about like, what are you doing? What's going on? Like, what are you doing about it? Like, it's time to get your shit together so you can take this leap of faith. And there's definitely, whatever risk is coming up, there is reward for the risk. A new sense of family, a new sense of togetherness, a brand new cycle in your connection to your physical body, a brand new cycle in money and financial wellness and family and togetherness. There are 3 dogs out, so there could be something here going on with animals. Every card has an animal in it. 4 rams in the Emperor, a dog in the Fool, 2 dogs in the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like there's a lot of healing by way of connection with animals for you, or making decisions about animals, volunteering with animals, helping in some sort of way when it comes to nature, animals, your environment. Creating a better situation for an animal. And that may not always be like you keeping it or keeping, you know, that animal. There may be some better family or better situation or something that's better suited. Or some of you are like, you know, van lifing it with a dog or something of that nature. But I do feel like there is something here about minimalism. Purging, like Marie Kondoing your life. Like, does it spark joy? If it doesn't, get rid of it. All right, final 2 cards, final 2 messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Keep your feet on the ground. It's okay to take your time, and you just need to make sure you're being communicative while you're taking your time. Being communicative with yourself, with your surroundings, with the authorities in your life, whoever you're trying to take this risk with or risk for. I just heard risk it all. Please clarify. And Pisces, this is very unlike you, honestly. I just feel like they're... You're coming into Capricorn season with a big bang. 2 major arcana in the beginning. This is major redirection. This is a season that I feel like is taking you in different levels. And that makes sense because your ruling planet's going into Aries. And that's going to be huge. Aries is the first house. This is the beginning of a brand new chapter. So your you know, Jupiter's transit in Pisces is the end of an era. And going from being oh so divinely protected to cultivating a new sense of protection for yourself so that you feel really, really confident in taking whatever leaps need to come, because you get to a point where you're just like, whatever the fuck comes my way, I got this. I'm good. I trust in myself. I trust in my originality. I trust in my ability to land on my feet. But more importantly, I trust in my forward progress, my public success and recognition. I know that this goodness is coming to me so much that I'm just going to look upward and have so much faith that the earth will just rise to meet my feet as I take this leap. I just have that much faith. I just know. And if you haven't acquired that level of faith, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, that's what is happening now. While, you know, in this Jupiter, this transit of Jupiter leaving Pisces, the ultimate ending, the ultimate death, and then going into Aries, the ultimate spark of life, the ultimate beginning. This is the end of an era. I don't even know what's happening. Like, Capricorn season's been given like the best fucking readings. This is lit. This is amazing. 9 of Cups coming out after the 10 of Pentacles. This is wish fulfillment because you've done some profound emotional inventory. I feel like you've been able to look at the last like 9 months to last 9 years and are really like, you need to be giving yourself a pat on the back. I feel like you are connecting more deeply with your emotions, emoting more, sharing more. You have the opportunity to share more in this plunge. This shit's gonna be juicy as fuck. We're gonna clarify all this stuff and really like see what's going on with these leaps, because this risk, whatever it is, this Aries, this Aquarius, this leap into adulthood or leap into stability or leap into solid ground, leap into like sure-footedness, this effort, whatever it is, this looks like it is rewarded. Your effort, your bravery is rewarded. Final card, final message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for Capricorn season 2022. Final card, final message. Knight of Cups with the 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All of this reward that wants to come in, these love offers, this romanticism, this ooey gooiness. There may be someone that's like giving you like ooey gooey feelings. They may be a little bit younger than you. They may be just more idealistic or optimistic or romantic than you, or expressive, or someone is being romantic with you or expressive with you. Someone is inspiring this out of you possibly. And it's really, really important to move forward with that, to let yourself have that feeling. Pisces, I mean, like, you are like the ultimate lover. You are the culmination of all the signs, the most complex sign, the most complex season. And you're starting a new era, a new chapter in life. And so your choices are so important, babe. Because there's some soulmate shit on the line here. There's some stuff coming, like there's victory, there's forward progress on the line here. And yes, you will be required to integrate a lot of this shadow and this light and this dark, but it has a lot to do with your choices. Do you choose to realize that, you know, the world is your oyster, that you have the world in your palm, that you have so much divine support? You just got to figure out, like, make sure you know why you want to do it, and then start working on the how. Really get clear about what you need to strive for victory over and for, so that you can establish this victorious new foundation and new beginning. And it can feel really lighthearted and fun and playful and carefree, yet also stable and luxurious. And I just heard lavish. And so there is this, like, oh God, was just saying the other day how much I love that word. It's just one of my fucking favorite words. And there's just... there's a lot of opportunity to peacefully... It's funny, the Nine of Cups, which is the end of a cycle in your emotions and in love and spirituality, and then the Knight of Cups, which is the 10th cup. It's like you get you whole, you figure out like really what's going on with you, and I feel like you've had some time to be by yourself, time to be with family, time to really like be with chosen family, to be with people that you're stable, that you feel stable and comfortable with, or maybe you're at a distance from those people. Either way, you've had some opportunities to do some emotional inventory, and I feel like you're really figuring out what matters, who matters to you, and then you go offering or in search of that 10th cup, which is togetherness, family, dream shit, you know? So the Nine of Cups and then the Knight of Cups, that's 10 cups with the 10 of Pentacles here. So that's a new chapter. It's okay. And it's like, it can feel big. This feels big. It feels a lot. It feels sweet. It feels grand. It feels stable. I mean, in the center of the reading, there's security. But one thing I'm not seeing are any swords. And I feel like that's perfect because you have probably overthought some shit to death and you don't need to think. Capricorn season requires action. Requires you to trust yourself enough to go with your instincts and follow your heart and lay a new foundation based on faith, not fucking fear. And it will be so sweet and playful and romantic and fun and lighthearted. I just saw 22, 22, and masterful. And I hope that you trust yourself to handle it. Let's get into it. I love you. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.